friends. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you've had a good day, or you're going to have a good day, or you have a good night's sleep, whatever time of the day you're watching this. I thought I would stop and chat for a little bit. It's cold and rainy outside for the first time this fall, so it's starting to feel like fall. So that's really neat. It's feeling like candle, soup, and sweater weather. I'm feeling like I want to hibernate. So I just want to hunker down in my craft room. I can't do that, but boy, would that be nice. But first, I need to clean my craft room. I'll show you a quick little video as you're coming in, panning the whole craft room. But my craft room table needs to be cleared off and organized. My art table needs to be cleared off and organized. And my ironing board needs to be cleared off and put away so I can get started on my projects. So far I've worked on my ooey gooey sweater, so I thought I'd show you that first, my progress. I mean, I haven't really knit in 10 months, so it's going a lot faster than I thought or I expected me to go, but I'm getting into the rhythm of it. I really like it. I'm concerned it might be a little too big, but I wanted it to be loose. I didn't want it to be a tight sweater, but I didn't want it to be too big because I'm most likely going to be losing some weight, and I didn't want to work on this and then it doesn't fit me if I lose weight. So I was trying to find that happy medium of a sweater I can wear now, but will still look good if I do end up losing weight. But it was pretty easy. I've heard this a lot and I feel the same. I wasn't sure about the welts on here. And when I saw the sweater for the first time on people, I didn't even notice that it was raised. But then when I realized, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that. But I thought, I'm going to do it. And I'm really happy I did. It adds a little bit of extra texture. And I don't know, I think it would look really flat and boring without it. So it's a pretty easy color work. There's only maybe a few rows where I had to catch the yarn behind, but other than that, not a lot of yarn catching. I'm really loving the colors. I am officially done with the color work part. Now I just need to increase a little more, split for sleeves, do the body and the sleeves. And the sleeves have the design on the end, and I wasn't going to do that, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do that. I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure if I liked the way it looked, but I picked the sweater because I liked it, so I'm just going to follow it and see where it takes me. The worst that could happen is I hate it and I rip the bottom part of the sleeve out and just do the solid blue. But I'm really happy with it. So we're getting to the boring parts where it's just knitting. Knit, 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 a solid color. So hopefully I can keep with it. And with fall here, I decided to pull out an old whip, an old sewing whip. I'm pretty sure that the quilt top is done for fall. It's a simple pattern. I don't know if you could see the whole thing, but it matches the banner hanging on my mantle. So I was going to make just a little lap quilt just to hang over the back of my couch. And what the pattern is, I used a charm pack, I believe, and then I did a 9-patch, and then I cut it down the middle, and then down the middle again to cut it into fourths, and that's where these skinny strips came in, and then I just rotated the blocks into a pattern that I liked. I need to decide, do I do a border, just quilt sandwich it, put a backing and bind it and be done with it? Or do I do a border? I've got to figure out what to do. I need to see how much fabric I have left. But I'm thinking I might just do binding. We'll see. I want it to be quick. I want to get this done. I have a lot of quilt tops in plastic baggies under my couch, just waiting to be finished. So there's that. And I've been doing some English paper piecing. I have filled up, let's see, this. I filled up this tea tin. And I went to Cost Plus to try to find that same tea tin so I could fill up another one, but they didn't have it. But I found this box at Home Goods, and it is filled up also. So I need to figure out what to do. Do I keep doing hexagons and get another box, or do I just start working on sewing the quilt together? The problem is I have to work during the daylight hours for the light because I'm having trouble with my eyes. I need to get glasses or something. And this light works sometimes, but not all the time, depending on how tired my eyes are. So I've been working on it every Thursday for an hour when my daughter's in occupational therapy. Another project I've been working on, this is a hand sewing project. A placemat for my dog. I know, crazy. Cut the batting a little bit bigger than the size that I wanted, and I started sewing in the center like a log cabin quilt kind of, and then just going around and around until it got as big as I wanted, trimmed off to the size, added the backing, and then I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but in this lighting and my camera's not going to focus, but I hand stitched for the first time. I've never done that before. This was the first time. Kate from the Last Homely House inspired me. I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm brave enough to do a whole quilt right now anyways, so let's try this placemat. I made 2 other ones, which they are in use. I've been in rotation, but I'm currently trying to get the binding hand sewed down. So once I finish that, I can throw this in the wash and use it. I did not allow for the shrinkage, so it's a little smaller than I'd like, but that's okay. It was a fun practice project. My husband was like, "You're doing all that work for your dog's food mat?" I was like, yep. So I look at it and it makes me happy because it's fun, and I really like the dog prints. I really like the dog prints. And I don't believe you can get this fabric anymore. I got what I could off of Etsy. I think it's called Dog Days, if my memory serves me correctly. So I need to finish that. And then for the holidays, now that it's getting colder, I worked on this last fall and I finished the teapot cozy, but I need to do all of the flowers. I don't even remember how I made it, but it's double layered in there. And I'll list the pattern down below if you're interested. But it turned out really cute. And now I just need to finish spinning the yarn that I have for my flowers, knit the flowers, and then sew them on. So I'll probably get them done this year so I can use it next year. I don't know. I'm hoping to do it soon enough so I can use it this year. Ouch. Note to self, don't put this on your lap if there's a needle attached. Ow. Anyways, so I'm happy with that. So now I just got to find the time to do the roses, make sure they are done before the season is over. And then I made a little stand for it. I crocheted a bottom for it because I figured the heat would go out of the bottom or it would scald my table. So I just crocheted this little, I don't know what you would call it, mat. And I did it just the right size so the little baubles went right around the edge. So yeah, I just need to do the pink flowers. So I have a lot to do. I need to really get to work. But with homeschooling and just life, I don't have a ton of time to do what I want to do. But that's okay. I'm doing what I can. So that's it for now. And I think I'm going to get some soup. I'm hungry, and see if I can do some crafting today. It's in the afternoon, so I got a lot of stuff done in the morning, non-crafting, and I think I have some time to spare to do some crafting this afternoon.